All right, well, Mary, welcome to Us Weekly. I'm so happy to have you here in person.
Yes.
We had such a great conversation about your book. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It is honestly a must read. How do you feel like now that it's going to be out there for the world to kind of devour?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
It was such a long process and, you know, difficult, but now I just get to share it with the world. So I'm so excited.
Yeah. What do you think is going to be that moment that's going to get everybody talking? Maybe the lighthearted moment. That's gonna get everybody.
Let's hit the lighthearted one.
Yes.
Let's see. There's a bunch of
there
them.
Is.
I think that the guy is going to freak out when he sees it, because I don't know if he knows who I am. Like, that was me back then.
Yes,
but,
the LFO.
The
yes.
LFO, yeah.
It's Brad from LFO.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's a funny story that I thought I'd throw in there, because it's like, you know, it's one of those moments where I didn't do that often, but he was very cute, and I was enamored, and yeah, it happened.
Right,
so,
it happened. The opportunity presented itself. And
I know, he's probably like, who? And then he sees a picture. I'm like, sorry.
I love it. I love it.
Threw you to the wolves there.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to be trying to like figure out who some of the people are too. How do you feel about that, especially with like the baseball player? I feel like a lot of people are going to try to figure that one out.
I hope not. You know, I'm not trying to hurt anybody.
No, of course not. No.
And I believe he, as far as I know, he's still with his wife and stuff like that too. And so, so I really hope that nothing bad happens. But you know, I just told my story.
Yeah, that's your story. Yeah, and like you said, you changed the names that you wanted to make sure that this was your story, not anybody else's.
Exactly.
Which I think is so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope not. I'm like, I feel so bad. We were just talking about it on the way here.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm like, God, I hope no one's mad at me. But
no.
Yeah,
but like you said, it's your story.
It is.
It's you know, you can't change that. And
it is what it is now.
Yeah. I know the last time we spoke, Jason hadn't read it. Has he read it since?
No, he's terrified.
Is he?
Yeah, but he'll read it soon enough.
He'll read it soon enough. Have any of the other girls read it yet? No, not yet. Okay.
No, I haven't let anybody read it.
Okay, right.
So everyone's going to at the same time, and I think everybody will be okay with it. I hope.
I think so. I think all the girls will be okay with it. What about Romain?
Yeah. He's not read it either.
Okay.
He doesn't read books. He'll do audiobooks.
Okay.
And so we've got to wait for that to come out.
Gotta wait for that to come out.
That's the same thing with Jason. They're like, oh, just wait for the audiobook. So
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, you and I dived really deep into this book. So I kind of today want to dive a little deeper into the season of Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
Because it is. Oof.
It's something.
It's something.
It is.
I know screeners went out to all the ladies, and we saw some social media reactions so far.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you watched this season?
Well, I started getting phone calls before I even got to see it with, I guess, press asked Chelsea something about Emma and Nicole, and she called me and she said, what happened? And I was like, oh good Lord, this is starting already?
Yes, it's starting already.
Oh my God. Yeah, I thought it was very good. I was shocked by a lot that's in there. You know, when we're filming, we don't really see everything. We're not in the other scenes, and we don't know what people say during the confessionals. And people said a lot during the confessionals.
Yeah, they did.
They did not hold back. And so, yeah, there's like World War III going on right now.
There is. What surprised you or shocked you the most from the confessionals? And obviously
Nicole talking about Emma.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was because I mean I had heard somebody say something, but it wasn't nearly that bad.
Okay.
Like what? But then also it was like it's a rumor.
Yeah.
And I didn't pay any attention to it. So for it to get like brought up like this and so big, I'm just like, wow.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we see you and Amanza getting like physically uncomfortable when Emma brings up this rumor.
Yes.
Were you shocked that she went there on camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was very shocked because, I mean, I thought that she was going to listen to us because she did say, like, I don't want any more problems. Like, she just got into good graces. I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, that lasted a cool 12 hours.
Yeah, so I haven't talked to her since then.
You haven't? Okay.
Since this has come out.
Okay.
But I'm sure she's going to have a rough couple couple months or whatever after this airs, and fan responses and just the cast responses. Like, it's not going to be an easy road for her.
No, and you've had her back for quite some time. The two of you have been friends for a long time.
And I always love her, but I'm like,
is this where kind of you draw the line and take a step back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You're like, you can fight your own fights at this point.
I don't want any part of this. Like, you know, Emma's a very sweet girl, and she, I feel bad for her being like portrayed like that. I have no idea what happened or anything. She explained it to me, but and it was nothing like what Nicole said, and so I just feel really bad that she's going to be like put into that light. Even in my opinion, even if something like that happened, I know I don't agree with it, but you don't do that to the world. No, you don't like blast someone out like that.
Did you tell her before you guys started filming that like, this shouldn't be brought up? Did you and Amanda have a conversation with her?
We had the conversation in that dinner, like because we didn't know she was going to do that.
Got it.
I don't think any of us even thought anything about it. So I don't know why it got brought up. I still don't remember why it was brought up. But it's going to cause some problems for sure.
No, definitely.
And, I mean, Emma's sweet, and she's very picky on who she dates, so I can't imagine it's true.
Have you spoken to Emma?
I have, many times.
What is she kind of going through right now?
She is extremely upset.
To say the least. To say the least, yeah.
To say the least. So I feel bad. Yeah, she doesn't deserve like to be called out like that, especially the fact that it's not true.
Yeah. Why do you feel like Nicole likes to kind of stir the pot?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wish I did. I feel like the show has so much drama and flair without. It just sometimes seems kind of mean.
See, yeah. I don't know why she would do that. Especially because it wasn't like she was, at least as far as I'm aware, have like some vendetta kind of thing. So I really don't know why. It makes no sense to me and Amanda. Like, both of us were like, what is she doing? Why? But maybe she has a reason. I just haven't talked to her, like to find out. I just want to steer clear of that. I've got my own thing going on, and I'm focused on the positive stuff.
Exactly. And moving that to the side.
That's her bed.
Right. Seriously. What did you make of Chrishell taking to Instagram being like, I'm never filming with her again? She kind of called out production as well for stirring the pot, and she's like, I'd rather be sued than film with her. What do you make of that?
Chrishell's, I think everyone will see like the side that I always see with Chrishell. I think, you know, she's gotten really heated in the past couple seasons. And this is the Chrishell that in season 8, it's the Chrishell that I know, like that's like so sweet and so just like caring and thoughtful and forgiving and stuff. But you start coming at her or her family, kind of like how Brie is. It's like, or her friends. I mean, she's got some claws.
Don't mess with her. She's small but mighty.
But you know, she doesn't do stuff unless it's for a good reason. I mean, she normally doesn't just make things up or anything like that. And so I think, you know, Emma's one of her very, very close friends. And she's going through it. And so Chrishell's just got her back, and she's fighting. So
do we feel that Nicole's apology to Chrishell in that moment was genuine?
I do feel that it was. She's not homophobic at all, and I think that really, it really shook her. Like that, by doing that and making the comment, just saying thank you or whatever it was on social media. I think it really hurt her, and so she didn't want any sort of conflict with Chrishell. So again, it's like, it's very surprising that she didn't think that one through before saying something else. But yeah, now she definitely has Chrishell not happy with her.
Not
again.
Happy with her now. Nope. Like we said, that didn't last very long.
It did not.
It did not.
We didn't even get to start filming again.
No, oh God. But do you feel like things will change now going forward, or do you think Chrishell is just kind of so heated in the moment when she said that I don't want to film with her, or do you think Chrishell kind of sticks to her guns?
She sticks to it. Yeah. I can't imagine. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but I know she'll probably never film with her again. I don't know how heavy that will be, if it's like where I don't know, but I guarantee she will not have any scenes with her at all.
Right, and I'm sure Emma probably feels.
Emma probably too.
The exact same way.
And I'm sure Chelsea will be on board with that too, because of Emma.
Because of Emma, yeah. And because did it seem like it was the three of them kind of versus everybody, or not versus everybody, or the three of them against everybody else this season? Did you get that vibe?
I don't think that I don't think that Chrishell was against anybody.
Okay, right.
And I've been texting with her, and she and I are totally fine. I'm fine with Emma.
Okay.
You know, Chelsea and I had our like little. Thing, whatever that was.
Wear pants.
Yes, wear pants. Anything. So I don't know. I don't know where it came from, because apparently she's been. She put something on social media too and included my name on there, and I was like, I don't know.
Where'd this come from? Yeah.
Don't know. But you know, I'm just leaving that alone.
Yeah. It seems like Chelsea has been taking to social media quite a bit, kind of going off. I think she said just yesterday that Brie kind of had it out for her this season. Did you get that watching it back? Do you feel like Brie had her best interest? Do you think that she set up that scene with Amanda?
I don't think she set it up.
Okay.
No. I think that she was trying to do what was right, and then when I watched it at the end, I was like, girl, what did you do?
Right.
Because she told me that she was like, I think I'm going to look like the villain or something. I was like, no, why? I think you looked great so far. Well, once I got to the last episode, then I was like, ooh, okay.
Yes.
I was like, why? She's like, I was just over it because they were coming at me so much, and I was just over it, and just said I don't care. And but it was more messing around than anything. But Brie's a sweetheart. I actually really like her. And she, like, you know what she got. Like when you're around her. I mean, she does not beat around the bush. You know, she's not being fake. And if she says something, I feel like with the Chelsea situation, if she did do that, she'd be like, yeah, I did it.
No, I feel like she would too. Yeah, I'll kind of own it.
Yeah, she would. That's just who she is. And so I don't think in any way she would do that, because I think women, regardless of any conflict, women like have been there. Most women have had that happen to them, and they don't want someone else going through it. Yeah. I mean, it's just it sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
We see you kind of break down to Chelsea in that moment when she, you know, when you apologized to her and things like that. What was it like in that moment with her? Did you feel like you kind of did have that breakthrough with her, and that you guys were going to have a friendship?
Yeah. I thought things were better. Because it kind of came down, we can always have difference of opinions, and that's it, because she and I had a couple conversations on the phone, and then we sat down and had that lunch, and because it seems like it kept coming up. I've always liked her as a person. We've never been super close, but I've always liked her. And then just the text was just, to me, was very inappropriate. And then the outfit situation was very unfortunate. I mean, people can decide whatever they want if I was in the right or not, like not agreeing with that choice, but choice of wardrobe.
Probably wouldn't do it either.
But
do you wish you went to her first about it, though?
I don't know. You know, I don't know about that, because I don't think it would have helped at all.
Right.
I think I don't know. I just thought it was inappropriate at work. I think she's a beautiful woman, and she can wear anything she wants when she's out. It's just when you're representing your client and the brokerage, and it's a reflection on everybody. And so there's a time and place, and I just didn't feel, and most of the people there, they didn't show it on camera, but most of the people were coming up saying stuff to me. And so I just thought I needed to talk to Jason, because he's in charge. I'm not the manager anymore. It's not for me to say something, but I wanted to relay what everybody was coming to me about, since I was the co-listing agent. And I didn't want any more problems with her, but
apparently there is.
Apparently there is.
Was it hard, because all of you open up your lives, and you've all had highs and lows on this show.
Right.
We've seen, you know, Chrishell went through her divorce on camera. Now Chelsea is going through the end of her marriage on camera. Was it difficult watching her have to do that? Yeah,
it was. I tried to stay out of her business when we were filming. I just feel like if someone wants to share, they will. So I don't want to push her. We weren't really close at that time, but I did send her some text saying, like, you know, if you need anything, I'm here, you know, regardless of
Yeah.
what's going on. I've been through it, and I'm always here.
Right.
And she never really took me up on that, but that's okay.
Sure.
I mean, that's her choice. But I just feel that she, I don't know, she, yeah, I don't know. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, leave it at that. Have you forgiven Bree and Chelsea for arguing at your dogs?
I do, but I still think it was not appropriate. But yeah, I don't think anybody meant any harm. No. It was annoying though at that time. That's for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. No, that's not the time or the place. I was so sad.
I know.
Yeah, that would have to be very difficult.
It was very, very hard to rewatch. Jason and I both had a really tough time, and lots of crying, like rewatching it. But Thor was there, our new little puppy. He comes running in when he hears me and go, and he comes running in and he started licking my tears and stuff too. So it was really sweet.
Are you still co-parenting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we are.
That's nice.
Yeah, Jason just called me a few minutes ago, letting me know how Zelda's doing and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so that's nice that the two of you are able to, you know, to have this type of friendship and that's lasted so many years.
It's really special.
To have this bond together.
Yeah,
you'll have forever.
We will.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Romain is like, he's so supportive of it.
Yeah.
And Jason's like his brother and stuff too. So it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.